What's up, guys? I hope you're all doing well, and thank you so much for popping into my review for Steven Spielberg's Empire of the Sun. Why am I reviewing this? Well, I've got a Steven Spielberg review series going on the channel right now, and all the Spielberg films that I have not seen yet and not reviewed on the channel, we are going to talk about. This film, though, I've never seen it. I don't own it on physical media. I purchased it digitally. This is the only Spielberg film I don't own. What is Empire of the Sun? What is it? Well, it's a story about a little boy named Christian Bale, and this is his first performance as a young adult. Introducing Christian Bale, Steven Spielberg is responsible for Christian Bale, Ke Huy Quan. I think the movie is okay. Empire of the Sun is a story of a boy who gets separated from his parents when the Japanese are invading Shanghai, and now he has to live as a prisoner of war. And you see just sort of one scenario he gets in after another until the film whimpers to a finish. There are some very entertaining sequences in this movie, but there's too many. For a film that's 2.5 hours long, Spielberg said, oh, look, I can do these big, long dramas. He did The Color Purple, and it was a massive success. With this film, it doesn't really have the heart. It doesn't really have the soul as that movie did. Spielberg brings the direction. He brings the majestic cinematography and just a lot of beautiful scenes of Christian Bale looking into the sky because he loves planes. So that was nice to see. And I think my favorite sequence of the film is when he's saluting the soldiers and then all of a sudden the thing blows up. It was a great moment of like, oh, wow, this could get really light and really dark. And I think that moment balanced the tone the best. Someone could be getting beat with a stick in one moment, and then the next moment he can be just like laughing and giggling with John Malkovich, who's also great in this film, but there's not really much to his character other than he's just a survivor and he's going to do what he has to do until the end of the war and he can get out. There's a lot of side characters in the film that you just don't care about. The woman, the doctor, there's just a lot of people who come and go through this kid's life and his journey. And, it's okay to watch, but I feel like there's no rewatchability to this movie. Even though it's extremely well made, this film was nominated for like 6 Oscars. It's very technically well done, but it's just not one of Steven Spielberg's best movies. I think I'd watch this again over Sugarland Express. Definitely watch again over 1941. It's definitely not one of his best films. I'm giving Empire of the Sun 3.5 out of 5 stars. I think it's a good film that's extremely well made. Am I happy I watched it? Yes, I am. So what's next? It's Always, John Goodman film, the Richard Dreyfuss film. He put that out in 1989 alongside Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. By the way, I'm not going to be re-reviewing the Indiana Jones films. I just reviewed them last year. Cinemark did. Somebody did some kind of release, and I know I reviewed Raiders of the Lost Ark. It was like a celebration for an anniversary I did on the channel. So I reviewed that and then the other two as well. But Last Crusade, rewatching it, I do think it's my favorite Indiana Jones film. It's just got the heart. The chemistry between him and Sean Connery is off the charts. And, when I did see that on the big screen from Fathom a few months ago, I mean, it just kind of opened the film up in such a different way for me. Oscar winner for best sound effects editing. Always is going to be the next review. And after it's all said and done, look, we've got Catch Me If You Can and Minority Report coming to 4K early December. So we are on the trend. And when those come out, I'm going to be able to discover those movies for the first time on 4K. I have Catch Me If You Can and the other one on Blu-ray, but I've not watched those films yet. And other than Always, which I'll be reviewing in about a week on the channel, I'm not really planning out the dates when I'm going to post these Spielberg reviews, but that's going to be the next one. And other reviews on the channel, we've got reviews for Tron and Tron Legacy up on the channel right now, with a review for Tron Ares coming Thursday night, including a review for the new Channing Tatum film, Roofman. You guys, you can follow me on Twitter and/or X at RyanKing72 and Instagram at KingArises131. That's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching my review for Steven Spielberg's Empire of the Sun. And until next time, over and out.